What up, boxing fans? This is Boxing Guru, and I'm back with a quick video. I'm not editing this video. I'm gonna just go ahead and talk about this subject that I came across on YouTube right now by Coach. I forgot his name, Coach Harrington or whatever his name is. You know, he has like 3,000 followers, subscribers or whatever. He said that Andre Ward versus Kovalev could be a setup, that he said HBO could be setting him up. And, you know, I've always, thought about that. Like, in the back of my head, I was like, it's kind of weird how they try to keep him against Gennady Golovkin, and then, he's all of a sudden fighting Kovalev, and it's part of his 3-fight deal. They could have been like, either you fight Kovalev, but we don't give you a deal. Andre Ward ain't scared of nobody, so he took that shit. But I mean, they could be setting him up. He does have a point, and people were saying that Michael Montero, Triple G fucking fanboy dick sucker, was saying that the judges are gonna favor Ward. Why would they favor Ward? If anything, it's in the business, it's in the money side, it's in the business of boxing for the judges to favor Kovalev, because he's more aesthetically pleasing to the boxing fans. He's more of an action fighter. Andre Ward isn't really aesthetically pleasing to casual boxing fans. They want to see a guy going in there knocking people out, and Sergey Kovalev provides that. Andre Ward doesn't. I'm not no knock to Andre Ward. I completely like watching his fights. It's, to me, it's aesthetically pleasing to me. I feel like Andre Ward is a very entertaining fighter to see, and that's just because I'm a boxer and I enjoy the art of boxing in a personal point of view. And yeah, it is entertaining to see knockouts and everything, but I can see both. I don't have anything against seeing both. I can't pick either or, but that's not the point. What I'm saying is that they could be setting up Andre Ward for failure, because if we think about it, he also said that thing about Sergey Kovalev, how he got knocked down by Darnell Boone, and you can't find the knockdown anywhere. And I've actually looked for it before, because my friend, he knows Darnell Boone personally. Well, he's not my friend, he's like my sparring partner. He knows Darnell Boone personally, and he told me that he believes Gennady Golovkin could beat Kovalev. And I was like, what the fuck? And I was like, why? And he was like, oh, because he said that since he knocked down Kovalev in their first fight, and and we all know Darnell Boone is a sparring partner for Triple G, and he's always in their camp. He personally thinks that Triple G can beat Sergey Kovalev. And I found that interesting. When he told me that, I went and I looked up the fight, and I couldn't find the first fight. I could only find the second fight where Kovalev beat the shit out of Boone, but I could not find that one round, even just a video, even just a glimpse of the knockdown, nothing. I couldn't find nothing, and I invite you guys to look for it, and you guys will find the same results that you cannot find. Oh, this motherfucker, fucking bitch. Anyway, you will not find the fucking fight anywhere, and it's kind of suspicious. We live in a day and age in a world where you can find basically anything online. You find Donald Trump talking shit about women, talking about grabbing them in the pussy, you feel me? So it's like, you can't find a fucking prize fighter getting knocked down in one of their first fights. They had the footage because it was on TV, but you can't find the footage. Huh. It's kind of weird. And then they're, at the same time, building this guy to be a machine and an unstoppable force that can't be dealt with. So then it makes a bigger bubble in my brain, like a bigger thought. Huh. Maybe there is a conspiracy behind this. Maybe they don't want to make Sergey Kovalev look beatable, because they're trying to sell him to be a machine, And if you have a video of him getting knocked down by a fighter that Andre Ward beat in one fight, even though Andre Ward did get knocked down by Darnell Boone. I mean, Darnell Boone, he has a horrible record, yes, but he has a good resume. Like, he's fought a lot of top fighters, and he has a lot of crack. I sparred him too. When my friend told me about him, I told him to bring him to the gym, and I sparred him, and that dude hits hard, man. He hits hard, like hard as hell. Like, I've never been hit that hard. And he's not technically sound, like the best. I've sparred, amateurs who are better technically sound than him, but this dude just cracks, man. He's just a power brute force, So he can knock down anybody. You know, he's definitely a name. He's definitely a fighter that kind of like a stepping stone. But this guy can flip the switch on you and make it into a nightmare and knock you out, and you would get knocked out by a guy with a record with 20 and 30 or something. I don't know what his record is, but I know it ain't good. So the point is here, Sergey Kovalev is being protected by HBO, and they're trying to feed Andre Ward to Sergey Kovalev, you know, to further boost his credibility and his marketability. So it's kind of fucked up. And Mayweather also made a statement about this. He told Andre Ward not to fight Kovalev. And you know, it's crazy, man. It's crazy to what extent HBO goes to apply their agenda and to, you know, control shit. Mayweather's always said how sick and cold HBO is. That's why he switched to Showtime. You know, it's fucked up, man. It's real fucked up how they're trying to do Andre Ward. But you know what's gonna be crazy? You know what's gonna be more fucked up to them? If Andre Ward actually beats them, like, convincingly, and they fucking pull a bullshit ass robbery with the judges, all the bro boxing fans are gonna know what's up, man. You can't fool us. We know when a fighter wins. Even if it's a close fight, we know when the fighter wins. You know, you're gonna have your casuals gonna be like, oh, Sergey Kovalev, he landed the harder punches. He was the aggressor. Andre Ward was just running. He was just holding. You know, that's gonna be the excuses. That's gonna be the excuses. But you know, just a little quick video on this subject, man. I hope it ain't true. I hope it's just a conspiracy, and I hope I'm just some crazy guy talking on the phone while driving, which is kind of dangerous. Don't try this at home or on the road. But I hope I'm just some crazy guy talking on YouTube, you know, about some shit that ain't true. I hope that's the case. This is Boxing Guru. Take the time to subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Like if you haven't liked. Disliked if you haven't disliked. Hate commented if you haven't hate commented. And, you know, just comment. Just tell me what you think. I'm out. 1.